The natural Ozempic. You've probably heard or read this expression before. It's spread like wildfire across the internet, promising a magical solution from a plant for one of the biggest desires of those over 40 to lose weight effectively. The name behind this promise is Berberine, a yellow-skinned supplement that is being sold as a miracle, needle-free, over-the-counter alternative to the most talked-about medication of the moment. But in a world full of weight loss promises, what is true and what is just clever marketing? Welcome to the Viva Plus channel. As your longevity consultant, my job is to go beyond the headlines and bring you the science, the raw truth. And today, we're going to do just that with Berberine. Is it really a natural Ozempic? Does it really work for weight loss, especially for those of us over 40? And most importantly, is it safe? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will have all the answers you need to make an informed decision and not be fooled. First, let's understand what Berberine is. It is not a new invention. It is a bioactive compound extracted from various plants, such as Philodendron chinense and Rhizoma coptitis, and has been used for centuries in traditional Chinese and Ayurvedic medicine, mainly to treat intestinal problems and infections. Modern interest in it exploded when science began to investigate its impressive metabolic effects. Berberine is not a synthetic hormone or a complex pharmaceutical drug. It is an alkaloid, a natural compound. But make no mistake, just because it is natural does not mean it is not potent. And this is where the story starts to get interesting. But how does Berberine actually work in our bodies? The comparison with Ozempic is actually scientifically incorrect. They work in completely different ways. Ozempic mimics a hormone called GLP-1, which, among other things, suppresses appetite in the brain and slows stomach emptying. Berberine doesn't do this. Its magic happens at a much more fundamental cellular level. Berberine's main action is to activate an enzyme inside our cells called AMPK. Think of AMPK as the master switch for our metabolism. When AMPK is activated, it sends a signal to our cells saying, "Low energy alert, stop storing fat and start burning fuel." By activating AMPK, Berberine improves the way our bodies use sugar. It helps pull sugar from the blood into our cells to be used for energy, much more efficiently. This decreases the body's need to release large amounts of insulin. And as we've seen in previous videos, high insulin is one of the main triggers for fat storage, especially in the belly. So Berberine is not an appetite suppressant like Ozempic. It's a metabolic optimizer. It helps your body better manage the energy you're already consuming. So is the comparison with Ozempic fair? No, in terms of mechanism. But in terms of the end result, which is improved glycemic control, there is a similarity. Several high-quality scientific studies have compared Berberine with metformin, one of the most widely prescribed medications in the world for type 2 diabetes. And the results were astonishing. In many cases, Berberine was as effective as metformin in reducing blood sugar and glycated hemoglobin. That's a remarkable feat for a natural compound. So what are the real benefits for those over 40? The first, and most well-documented, is improved insulin sensitivity. This is crucial for us because insulin resistance is the root cause of stubborn belly fat and prediabetes. By helping your body use sugar more efficiently, Berberine directly combats this problem. The second benefit is modest weight loss. It's important to be honest here. Berberine 1 to melt away pounds of fat overnight. Studies show weight loss, but it's usually a consequence of overall metabolic improvement and not as dramatic as injectable medications. It works best when combined with a healthy diet and exercise. It's a supportive tool, not a one-size-fits-all solution. Plus, it can help lower cholesterol and triglyceride levels, which is another big benefit for cardiovascular health. But let's be careful. Before you rush out to buy it, we need to talk about cautions. Be careful. Berberine is potent and can have side effects, especially gastrointestinal ones. Cramps, diarrhea, gas, and constipation can occur, especially with higher doses. That's why it's always recommended to start with a low dose, like 500 milligrams before a meal, and see how your body reacts. And who shouldn't take it? Pregnant women, nursing mothers, and people already taking diabetes medications, such as metformin or insulin, need to be extremely careful and should only consider using it under medical supervision, as the combination can lower blood sugar to dangerous levels. Remember, natural does not mean harmless. We have reached the consultant's final verdict. Is Berberine a natural Ozempic? No. Calling it that is a marketing exaggeration. But is it one of the most impressive and well-studied natural supplements for metabolic health? Absolutely. For someone over 40, struggling with insulin resistance, pre-diabetes, or that stubborn belly fat, Berberine, used correctly, and combined with a healthy lifestyle, can be an extremely valuable tool. It is not a magic pill, but rather a powerful optimizer of your metabolism. If this in-depth and honest analysis helped you understand the truth behind the trend, subscribe to the Viva Plus channel. Our mission is to guide you with science and without sensationalism. After this video, we will take a break for our market intelligence session and return with a new batch of 5 champion videos based on the hottest searches of the moment. Stay tuned. Thank you, and see you then.